Hello you guys, so today we're doing a little video on mystery bundles from the Fanatical website. This is the mystery bundle box bundle holiday edition 2025. We've done a lot of these. I've opened a lot of different mystery packs from Fanatical. I really enjoy um, just opening up and seeing what exactly we'll get. And I can kind of go through and show you guys the quality of these bundles. Not every game's gonna hit, not every bundle's gonna hit. I've never actually won any of the large prizes. It says you can get a gold box worth up to 1,000. Usually they'll give out like an extra game. Um, it looks like there's also a 1 terabyte OLED Steam Deck on the line that they could possibly be giving out, but I've never received anything out of the many I've purchased, so maybe the odds are low, but we're going to see this time if it works out, and I could show you guys kind of what I've received over time to make it look, well, to make you understand whether it's worth it or not to get into something like this. I think if you like indie games, Fanatical's pretty solid, and I mean, they do have occasionally pretty good star deals, occasionally pretty good bundles. Um, you'd have to look into it a little bit. But hopefully I'll be able to show you guys. Oh, sorry guys. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys kind of the bundles that they do have currently. If you got a VR, kind of like an Oculus, they have the Hyper VR bundle, which I was actually kind of interested in a little bit. This is separate from the mystery box. So they actually have Arizona Sunshine. That's been a pretty big one for a little while. For a little while now. I Expect You to Die. That's on another VR bundle through Humble. Same thing, Metal Hellslinger, Hellsweeper, Wolfenstein. That's probably an interesting one. Probably in a robot. Um, yeah, definitely. The website in general is worth checking out if you've never been on Fanatical before. It's very similar to Humble Bundle. Here we go. We got this Prestige collection. There's They have Doom Eternal. A couple of these other games here, and not every game is hit, but you could see you can get a lot of them for a pretty decent price. So let's see, we got cozy games, play on the go. If you have a Steam Deck already, this is probably pretty solid. Probably worth getting if you're into these games. I like the Wolfenstein games, pretty solid. Um, let's see. Kind of just got to see what you're really into as far as that goes. A lot of these they do have a timer on them, so this one's 34 days. So this one just released today. This Hyper VR um, bundle. We had the Killer bundle. I actually picked this up. This was pretty solid. Um, let's see. Here we go. So it had Doom 64, Zombie Army, Dead War 4. Probably gonna say that one wrong. Chernobylite. I actually tried this game. It was hard to get into, but I could see where people might enjoy it. I picked up Postal 4 because I like the older Postals. They were kind of like comedic, I guess. I still have to try out Sniper Elite V2, Strange Brigade. Murky Divers looks like a good game to play with friends. Don't know much about it. A couple of these other games I actually didn't have to buy. I believe I already had them from other bundles that kind of like the mystery bundles that I've purchased in the past. So that's kind of cool. Um, yeah, I guess I'll show that one off too. This is actually a game I kind of liked. What was it? Operation Polygon Storm. I played it for a little while. I don't want to get into it too much or any of that, but essentially you put down soldiers and you fight down waves. Try to get your soldiers to the other side, kind of like Toy Soldiers if you guys played that game before. But you get to upgrade your soldiers and all of your equipment. So pretty interesting. You go mission by mission, I should say, not even wave by wave. Um, they also have, I believe, book bundles. They have software bundles, depending on what you need, could come in handy. I mean, I believe I actually purchased the blender, like a blender, not the actual software, but like a guide to Blender. So that was pretty good. Definitely, same thing with like 3D printing. Sometimes they have guides on that. Let's look at what a star deal is. Sniper Elite Resistance. Okay, okay. I mean, like I said, I've never really got into the Sniper Elite games, but could be interesting. Could be interesting. All right. Now let's just get over here. Okay. All right. So we are gonna test this one out. I haven't tried this yet, but we're gonna be trying a bonus drop winter edition. Okay. Let's see what we get here. This is from the mystery box bundle. So, okay, so we got Golden Light. Um, it's probably not a game. It looks like probably a point and click if I were to guess. Um, let's see. Oh no, actually. Okay. It's okay. I don't want to play too much of this person's video. Interesting. It looks like probably like a horror mix. Okay. Well, we'll continue from here. We'll see kind of what games and if maybe we won the Steam Deck. We'll see. I don't think we did, but just in case, you never know. Let's see. I've never won anything. Yeah, still haven't won anything. All right. All right, so let's just roll by the games that we know or have seen before on my end, which isn't much. Okay, Pumped BMX, probably cool. Aquamotos. This is interesting because I think I have Snowmoto. It's an okay game. I believe it's a remote play. I could be wrong, but I've gotten so many of these from these mystery boxes. It's an okay game. It's kind of just a racing ski game. Um, Nothing crazy. I don't recognize any of the other games yet, and I don't recognize any of these. Um, Sometimes you do have to look through them to see what you got. Cause, all right, we got Teslagrad remastered, Teslagrad 2 double pack. That's pretty solid. We played a little bit of that on my one, I believe it was my Vista rig video that I put out. So it looks like we might be at a miss for this one. But let's see. Let's see. We got Chambers. You know, video unavailable. Hmm. Let's 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 go and search it up. Okay, so apparently through Steam, it's a. This is Golden Chambers. Is that the same? No, possibly not. Okay, so we have.
Good hair days start with a routine.
All right, let's cut that. All right, already. I mean, we got pretty low quality details. Not that that really makes the game because it doesn't. I'd have to really get further into it to see if I would enjoy something like that. All right, so we'll go to the next one. Loot Box Life. This one could be interesting. Let's see. It looks like Terraria a little bit. Yeah, it gives me like a bit of a Terraria vibe. I was hoping to see a little more. Oh, okay. So you're not a miner. You're just bounce a ball. You just bounce around. Okay, interesting. This could be a pretty long video overall. I think. I mean, we have a lot we can cover down on. That's probably nothing I would like. A lot of these games are arcadey, and I know some people they really love the arcade games, so this could be probably a good option. Um, if you like arcade games like that. See, this is pretty solid. I think we'll definitely work with this here. Pumped BMX. Pretty simple. You guys already understand kind of what you got to do. Doing tricks on a bike. Looks cool. And just roll through the map probably. So that should be a good one. I'll definitely play that one. Janitor Bleeds. This one's heavy arcade style. Let's see what we got here. Oh, all right. So now it looks more like a. Oh, it's okay. So we're getting into like a horror. Yeah, it looks like a horror game. Okay, interesting. Devil's Spire. It's an interesting art style. This is like the main thing that is good about Fanatical, well, other than the bundles, because a lot of the bundles are actually pretty good. The mystery bundles, they can at least show you different games that you may have not been aware of. And sometimes those games are actually pretty good. Like I have Ludus. I can show you guys a lot more games too that I got into just based on playing through and picking up these bundles. It looks like this one was kind of a miss, but I will say not all these bundles are a hit. This one looks kind of like a miss. I know definitely Aquamoto, that's going to be decent. Pumped BMX, it's going to be decent. Uh, doesn't look like my cup of tea. Another one, I mean, looks okay. It looks like a arcadey. Uh, yeah, not for me, but let's see. That was a quick skip through. Here we have Arrow 2. Okay. Interesting. Reminds me of like a Beat Saber, but without the hands. All right. Oh, okay. You fight bosses. That's cool. Another, I guess, arcadey style. Let's see. What is Siege Breaker? This could be interesting. Um, looks like a League of Legends kind of. Get runes. Okay. Not really. All right. So I've seen this before. I might even have this one. Um, I don't know if this is the exact game I'm thinking of. There is a game that they also gave out a while back. This is probably it. It was remote play, but you get to play as like Santa Claus and a couple other. The remote play was pretty bad. I do appreciate them putting remote play in. I'm not 100% if this was the same game. It looks fun though. I thought it was fun. It's just the remote play portion of it wasn't very good, from what I could remember. It's a little bit of a little buggy. Mad, what made of Skur? Okay, I don't. It's hard for me to get into these types of games. I might. I, this is the type of game I'd have to really follow the story and actually play through it to see if it's good or not. Because just by a quick little clip, I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. We'd actually have to look at gameplay as well. Let's see. All right, Lunar Lux. Yeah, this is heavy. This is a heavy arcade pack here. Yeah. Okay. Windward. Um. All right, I've played games like this, or at least somewhat like this. Not quite like Rome. Okay. Yeah, I've played a couple games similar to this. It looks like you have a port where you can build your ships and kind of try to conquer. Was it like similar to Total War Rome, but not like this is more 3D than what that was, I should say. Okay, so we'll go to Trinity Fusion. I would say that one's probably the best looking one that we got, other than the Tesla grads. Okay, the visuals are nice. Interesting. What is this? Toilet spiders. Fulbright presents toilet spiders. Ah, I'm already out. I'm already out. I haven't seen anything. I think we skipped through most of it. Interesting, but I'm out. Um, I think Fanatical, they didn't always have these nice video setups where you could just open the product details. So this is okay. Now we're talking. We have a base builder. It looks like a base builder. This might actually be a solid game. I have a game very similar to this. I don't want to X out this. Bellwright. Bellwright. That's what I'm thinking of. Very similar to this. It looks like Bellwright and a couple other games I've seen. But runs a little hot usually, so my system gets a little hot while playing that game. Um, they may need to update. I would assume maybe what is it? They're using CryEngine 5, I think. But this looks very similar. I wonder if this game will probably run a little cooler. I'm sure it doesn't look as heavy graphic wise. You get to build up your tribe. So this is probably the one. This is gonna be the one that changes this bundle and makes it worth it. I think. I think this game, being that I enjoy base builders, this is probably gonna be the one that probably makes it worth the money. The other games I might not end up looking at too much, but I will say I will check out Polyolithic. Yeah, this one looks cool. Pretty excited. I've had a lot of base builders, but we'll see. Once Upon a Jester. All right, there's just a song that's gonna get me freaking copyrighted. Okay, so let's check this game out. Okay, okay, so this one should be okay. I got a feeling this one is probably gonna be pretty decent. Oh wow. Okay. All right, so this one could be cool. I'll give this a chance. We'll give this a chance. Very interesting. That's gonna be one. I think Polyolithic is gonna be one for sure. Let's see. We got two more games. We got Teslagrad, which we have played through in the past, but you guys could see it. Let's see. I believe they call this a side scroller. You're just gonna scroll to the side and just move forward. I just remember running from the Tesla guy and the enemies, kind of trying to get away from them. I only played it for very briefly, but it looked okay. Perform minor tasks and try to get through mission by mission. New maps, collectibles, well, updated, I should say, revamped. Okay, that's remastered too, so that's cool. And last one, but we have plenty more to look at. Mercury Fallen. Okay. Alright, it's another crafter. Very basic looking. I don't know what they're growing in there. Alright, this could be something. I'm assuming they're building. Can I say they're building on in Mercury, like Mars type deal? Are they on a planet? I'm assuming they're on literally the planet. I have no idea. Are sent to the world, but the colonists overslept. What? Wait. Colonists are sent to the new world, but the colonists overslept. Okay, so yeah, they're sent to a different. They were meant to go to Mars, but here they are on Mercury, and they have to build their underground settlement. So at least what it looks like. Maybe this is above ground. I'm not sure. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's not gonna make up for the bundle, but now they're probably just growing herbs. That's it. And explore. Looks like you can send like a bot out to explore the land a little bit on top. All right, so I just picked this one up here. Um, it had King of Retail. I thought the game looked interesting, similar to Supermarket Together, but I'm pretty sure you could take over several different locations. Ultimate Zombie Defense. It reminded me of Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies if you played it before. I'm pretty sure there's even a loot, like an upgrade box. Well, there's the box which would give you weapons. Sanzo, it's an Italian World War One game. Pretty interesting. I got destroyed. I had a couple good games where I was doing pretty good, but for the most part, I got beat up pretty bad. All right. Next up, again we had Postal 4, Chernobylite. Let's check out what we got over here. Um, okay, so we had, like I said, Chernobylite, Postal 4, Sniper. I showed you guys that already. Orbital, Fountains, Butcher, Internet Cafe. These are games that are very common. I will say Internet Cafe, very common. Butcher, very common. I've seen them many times. Um, okay. Now, some of these are bundles, and some of these are mystery bundles. They're going to be two different things. Mystery bundles, they usually give you out, I believe, 20 to 25 keys. So you can kind of see the quality of the 25 keys, and sometimes they're actually pretty good. Uh, yeah, sometimes they're actually pretty good. I haven't played Barn Finders yet. Let's see. Okay, it looks like you find stuff in the barns and you buy and sell it. Kind of like not Storage Wars, but shoot, I can't think of it at the moment. But Radical Relocation. There's another game just like this. You're moving everything over. Um, you're moving from one location to the other as fast as you can. Okay. Grand Ages Rome. This is another one that's like giving out a lot. You're kind of just controlling your soldiers, conquering Bonkies. I wanted to test this out. This was a remote play game. I figured why not? Maybe my buddies will want to play. Um, yeah, looks okay. Factory. Let's see. Again, these are very. These are games that come with a lot of these. Snow Moto, like I mentioned. I Am Fish. Head Snatchers, surprisingly good game. If you want to play with friends, remote play is pretty good. They give you a couple maps. They allow you to play as several different characters. Could be a cup of tea if you're interested in it. You basically have to get goals and score with the other person's head, and that's how you do it. So pretty cool. Um, the other games, not much here that's really worth mentioning much, but we're gonna go to the next bundle. Here we go. This looks like just a few. Oh no, this is a full. Okay. All right, this is the same one as before, I believe. Oh, they got Rustler. It's like basically a Grand Theft Auto, but as a horse, I think. Yeah, very interesting. Shift happens. I tried this game. Again, the remote play is not great. So it would be interesting if the remote play was upgraded or updated, but otherwise it's kind of left as it is. We're probably not going to end up playing it. If you haven't seen Race Moto, pretty simple game. Um, you're on jet skis, snowmobiles, I should say. Um, yeah, that's it. You're gonna be racing each other, doing tricks, and that comes with a lot of these mystery bundles. You'll probably get lucky with that one if you're interested in that. Um, all right, I think what we'll do from here is I'll just go through a couple of my actual orders, go through my actual product library, because most of these are gonna be. Let's see. Uh, okay, so most of these are gonna be from the actual mystery bundles. We'll see if we can find any that might be worth looking at. This is from another mystery bundle. Um, I'll kind of point out ones that I enjoyed. Card Apocalypse, surprisingly a pretty good game. It looked kind of like a Pokemon style. If you guys haven't played it already, definitely check it out. Um, I mean, if you do end up getting one of these bundles, you'll probably end up getting Card Apocalypse. I've gotten 3 copies, I believe. So, yeah, it's here. Creepy Tale, that's one of the ones that usually comes out. Ludus, if you guys haven't checked that out already, um, pretty solid game. You get to basically train your gladiators to go and fight, and you want to make sure they're ready to go. And if they die, you have to reset. It's kind of hard sometimes, but solid game. Um, you see it. Not all these games are top notch, but Ultimate Zombie Defense definitely good. We got the Internet Cafe, very popular. Postal 4, I still haven't played. Okay, we got the Shift Happens. We mentioned that one. Good thing I remember a lot of these games. Not all um, the games I haven't played, but the ones I have played, I do remember quite well. As you can see, Head Snatchers, that was a solid one. Snow Motor Racing. Um, this was off of a bundle, I believe. Not a mystery bundle, but a regular. You got Devil May Cry, Quake, Streamer Life 2, Ultra Street Fighter 4, Metro 2033, Redux, Pumpkin Jack. Okay. Beast Simulator. I was like, you know what? I'll try it out. Looks cool. Medieval. You see that's coming up a lot. But you guys kind of able to see what we get in these mystery bundles. This is Teslagrad 2. That would have been off a mystery bundle also. Murky Divers, Creepy Tail. Those are really common. Chicken Invaders. Kind of like an arcade game. So that is actually remote play if you guys are looking for something to play remote. Um, let's see, Airport CEO. It's interesting. I mean, we got so many games. Light Spear, Double Spear Edition. I'm pretty sure you literally throw your lightning straight forward at enemies. I played it for a little while. It was okay. Um, yeah, nothing. Again, another Ludus. Ludus. Okay. I think Desert Child, the one before, was like a storyline based. I looked at it briefly. Let's see, Megman 11. We'll definitely play that. Quake Live, that looked pretty cool. Um, if you guys have played the Call of Juarez, I believe it is. I have a lot of those games they give out with the bundles when you purchase the bundles at least. Bonkies, like Spear, you can see the very common. Um, let's see, Swarm Queen kind of remind me of like it had a similar to the Zergs on StarCraft. They looked very similar to that. Card Apocalypse, like I said, I have a couple of those. Oh, my bad, guys. Shit. Okay, let's go back down. Okay, here we go. Bonus free gifts. Sometimes you get that. That was probably around Halloween. Deck of Souls card game. Um, Choo Choo Charles. That's a horror film, a horror movie, horror game, I should say. Roboco, Tropico 4. I believe that's a strategy-based game. Pretty popular. I've heard a few people play it before, but another copy of Chicken Invaders. A lot of these I already have, so I don't really have to. I don't have to re-download or re-accept them. So I have a lot of extra copies of keys. We got Bang on Bowls Chronicles. I'm pretty sure that's a remote play thing. Um, Paranautical Activity. Interesting. Okay, I thought it was paranormal. IS Defense. That's another defense strategy. Well, a defense game. Grand Ages Rome. You see that game's given out a lot. I wanted to try out the Cobra Kai's. Not a huge fan, but I like Cobra Kai as the TV series. Game, not really into the fighters that much, so but it seemed pretty cool. It actually, I played it for a little bit. Looked okay. Cardboard Town, you build up a town out of cardboard. Pretty simple. Farmer's Life. Um, I just remember working to kind of clear the fields out and biking around the town, um, building up your farm. House Builder, I tried it for a little while. I got kind of bored. But literally, you build a house. I'm pretty sure you flip them. I could be wrong. Um, could be good though. Could be good. Squirrel with a gun. I was interested in that one. It looked funny, so I picked. I definitely had that one. That was fun. That was actually one of the ones that was like, okay, this bundle was pretty good. If you guys haven't seen Squirrel with a Gun, it's like ridiculous, but also pretty funny. You go around town just like going through the missions and trying to collect trying to collect Acorns, I think. I don't even remember. It was good. It was good enough. Fight School Simulator. Let's see. These Worms games were pretty popular. Chivalry Complete Pack. Solid game if you haven't played already. Chivalry, you play as like a knight and then just fight through online. I don't know if they have an offline mode. I don't think they do. Golf vs Zombies. I liked it. My buddy wasn't that much of a fan, but you literally play golf and try to take out the zombies before they take you out. Head Snatchers, same thing. I got that game a couple times. You do get a lot of repeats. Reverse Crawl, I liked it personally. I stopped playing it for a little bit because I was losing, but it was a good game. You kind of want to upgrade your character, your cards. I guess you get like it's like a kind of like a card game. I'm pretty sure, but you want to upgrade your cards and have a good lineup so you could fight and win. Operation Polygon Storm, same thing. I showed you guys that. Um, but yeah, it is hit or miss. I've liked Fanatical for what it is. Um, you get to try out these new games or different types of games. It's Call of the Wild, the Angler. That's a hunting game. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. Um, yeah, you get to try out all these different types of games that you wouldn't normally see or you know really hear about, like Turbo Golf Racing. Kind of sounds like looks like Rocket League a little bit, but yeah, Brunch Club, like a lot of these, I wouldn't know. Survivalists, Chess Ultra, I picked that up. Apparently, you could play it through the VR, so that could be something. King's Grave. Let's see. Yeah, you see probably about say 15 out of the 25, 15 maybe 20 out of the 25 are misses for me, but there's an occasion where you actually get pretty decent games like Tempest. You're playing on a boat. You get a little naval action. We got Tropico 3, so now we have Tropico 3 and 4. Uh, Another Call of Juarez. I have a lot of these. Some of them are really good. There's one that I didn't like. I think it was the one that was released in 2014 or 15. Um, Another Chicken Invaders. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate. When you get that, like that's a winner right there. This was a good bundle. Mystery box bundle 2025 July. 9/11 Operator. You get to kind of just do exactly that. Be the operator. First Templar. I actually played this game on 360 a little bit. I think there was some issues there. Apparently, there was remote play to this game, the First Templar, but it wasn't working. Um, so I'm not sure why. Another creepy tale. Aquarium designer, pretty straightforward. Um, let's see. Galgun 2, I think that's an anime. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. We get a lot of foot lulls. It looks like it's just a foot football or a soccer game. Airborne Kingdom. Here's another soccer game. Metro Last Light Redux. That would have been a pretty good win too. A lot of these Last Light games pretty solid, and they do occasionally give them out with the bundle, so pretty good. Um, Also, on top of that, I think Epic Games are starting their giveaways, their game giveaways. Apparently, I think they started December 11th. I could be wrong, but that should be interesting. I wonder what they're gonna give out. Yeah, Bomber Crew, if you guys haven't played that already. Shaq Fu. Um, Blue Estate, Disco Simulator. If you want to simulate your disco. All right, let's see what else we got here. I don't recognize any of these. Another Call of Juarez. Another internet cafe, another simulator is Dead Rising 3. That was a direct purchase, though, I believe, through a bundle. Um, Dead Rising 4, yeah, this was a bundle. This wasn't a mystery bundle. This was just a regular bundle that they had. Dead Rising 4, Devil May Cry 5, Dragon's Dogma. Let's see. All right, a couple of these I don't. Like, I've seen Pharaonic a lot. I've seen Mordheim a lot. Um, not really games I ended up playing. American Fugitive. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one before. I haven't played it. I'm pretty sure it's part of what was it? Oh man, who makes this? Let me see. Telltale Games? No, it's Fallen Tree Games. Okay, so it just looks like a Telltale game. They're actually developed by Fallen Tree, so pretty cool. I would definitely get into something like that. Check it out. Oh, Resident Evil 5. That was a regular purchase, and you could actually see which ones are mystery bundle purchases and which ones are regular purchases because they're not labeled. Occasionally they'll give you a coupon, so I've gotten a lot of coupons in the past. All right, another Snow Moto, Rising Storm. That would be a pretty solid game. Another shooting game. Think I'm gonna say maybe World War One, World War Two. Let's see. World War Two, based on the Pacific campaign, I believe in Japan. So pretty solid. Okay, let's go from there. Another Creepy Tale. So we've got all one through three. I think maybe four. Four-player Mayhem bundle. I like that they give out the option to play different four-player games. You suck at parking. Literally, you're just going around parking. Try to get the vehicles in and out, I believe. Um, Absolute Drift looks pretty cool. You're just drifting around the whole time. Okay, another. Here's Vietnam Rising Storm 2, Blazing Sails. Um, yeah, it's pretty solid. Blazing Sails. I think I would try to go online with it. There was like no online going on. Um, Farm Together, pretty solid. Good pickup overall. Like some of these bundles are really good. Human Fall Flat, it's a good one. You race around through the maps, try to beat other people. Buckshot Roulette, if you haven't played that, great game. Let's see. Animal Shelter, a little different than I thought it would be. Okay. There's a couple Dooms. I never really played Ghostwire. It looked really cool. Home Design 3D, same thing you're designing the home. Garfield Kart Furious Racing. There's Police Simulator, pretty fun game. RoboCop Rogue City, that was a direct purchase, not a mystery bundle. But solid game. I really liked playing through and getting people arrested or deciding not to, depending on the situation. You can kind of pick and choose how you feel about the situation and what they did. I gotta finish that game for sure. Another Ludus copy. Um, Again, I don't recognize all these games. I'm pretty sure Andro Dunos is a racing game. Footlol, another soccer. Coromon, I'm pretty sure that's like a Pokemon styled to some extent. Looks very similar. Okay. Crumble, actually a really fun game if you guys haven't played it already. You gotta look up the actual game. So it is remote play and it's actually pretty solid. You race each other. You also fight each other off the map. Very fun game if you guys haven't played it already. This is probably one of the best games I've gotten from Fanatical because I actually really enjoyed it. But there's been a lot of games that I've received, but that one with friends, it's really good. Another home 3D design. Yeah, with friends, it's a solid game. Let me see what's the best. I wonder what would be like the best game I've ever received. You see, this is a lot of bundles I've went through. Um, what's the best game I've ever received from Fanatical? An Elder Scrolls, probably Elder Scrolls. I have received a few more of the Elder Scrolls series. We got the Pure Farming, could be fun with friends. Internet Cafe. There we go. Fallout 4, that I received. Yep. New Vegas, that was a good one. Um, there's the first Internet Cafe. So occasionally you get a pretty something good. You know, use your judgment because you might not really get anything. Um, but it's very hit or miss depending what it is. Here's another Call of Juarez. We got a Gunslinger. Okay, Medieval Kingdom. But this gives you guys a pretty good idea of the quality of games that they give out. Normally these go for around $16 or $17 as of to date. So just know it's quite a bit, and you're gonna get a mix, kind of like a mixed bag, I would say. So just be careful what you're getting. Um, I like going through these because you never know if anyone else is interested in something like this. Definitely, um, Fanatical doesn't sponsor me, but would be pretty cool. You never know. Here's a Pumped BMX Pro, another BMX game that I mentioned like before. Okay, let's see. Industria, pretty awesome. You're fighting through robots, and it's just sick. It's meant to be like back in the day. It just looks so cool. Um, if you get it, you'll be pretty lucky. I think I've gotten a couple copies of that, and it was good. It was definitely worth playing through a little bit. Um, there we go. Siberia. I've seen them so many times. Ziggurat, very popular on as far as what they give out. Lawn mowing simulator. People actually really like this game. I have it already. Um, yeah, so it was part of a mystery bundle. It is depends if you like simulator games, because this could really be a hit if you like to play through and try to rack up cash as you mow lawns. Pretty cool. Um, you get to upgrade your rigs, upgrade your setups, all that. Yeah, we got another Tropico Reloaded, another Absolute Drifts, another Doom. I actually have Doom Eternal. I didn't even realize. I've never even played it, I don't think. I should probably step on that, get to playing. Um, but yeah, you guys see, we can get good games. It's just how often is the thing. I think they should give out a few more good games. We got Chicken Invaders. Um, Wolfenstein 3D, that's pretty solid. Um, It's like how I think they should give out more good games. I also think they should probably make the probability a little better for the winnings. Maybe decrease the actual prize value, if that would make sense. I mean, I guess it would be good if I won one, but I've never won, so it happens, I guess. Um, Here's Return to Castle Wolfenstein, another Ludus copy. Those are solid games. A Wolfenstein game, Slaycation Paradise. I was playing through that a little bit. I think it was literally like a zombie survival type deal. Pretty solid. Another copy of the First Templar, Doom 64. Okay, I didn't end up playing this game. Um, Transport Inc. It's probably pretty cool. Red Guard. Okay, so that would be a pretty good one for sure. All right, Frozenheim. I think I bought that the double pack. Solid game. I haven't played it in a while, but solid game. Um, it's a base builder. I think you play as it's kind of like a Viking and build up your base. You get to tame the animals around and try to find stuff. And there's a lot of combat. That makes it pretty cool. I tried Youngblood, Wolfenstein Youngblood. This wasn't part of a mystery bundle, but I don't know. I just wasn't really that into it. It was very fast paced, but I wasn't really into it. It is a two-player game, so I got to bring my buddy on. He played through. Um, it just wasn't really what I was into. The other ones I just saw were way better. Um, the storyline just didn't bring me in. I felt like. All right, so we have another American Fugitive, Bomber Crew, Ember. I believe that's you play as a firefighter. You can play with several players. Iron Harvest. I love this game. Similar to like a StarCraft, you're building your base and attacking other bases. Very strategy based. It's only money. Actually, a pretty good game if you haven't played it already. Lots of fun. Got a really good score on Steam. So when they gave me this game, I was like, okay, all right, that's pretty cool. Um, I don't know if there's much I could show you, but basically you're fighting through the town and trying to rescue the town from, I believe, the evil mayor. and yeah, it's fun. Actually, a pretty good game. Um, I don't think I got that. Oh no, wait. Did I get that? I got that off of a bundle that they had, so I got it for dirt cheap for like $3 probably. Okay. Another You Suck at Parking. You guys can see exactly kind of like how much I've purchased throughout the year. We're actually in 2024, so I'll go a little bit further. We'll go through two more pages, but we have Dishonored here. A couple more Creepy Tales, Doom. Um, IS Defense, Metro Exodus. That I purchased, so that wasn't even a mystery bundle. But you see, the bundles too are really good. You should check out the regular bundles. Occasionally, you could hit pretty good on those. I actually recommend those if they're depending on how good they are. I got Bomber Crew, Cryofall. I like that game. I stopped playing it, and they give out a lot of not that they give out, but they have a lot of VR bundles. Also, Turmoil, fun game. Literally just try to dig up oil and try to beat your friends. Now the Call of Juarez. We got Perfect Heist. Very simple. You going in, creating a heist, running through. Another BMX Pro. Here's that Blender I was talking about. Those Blender 3D printing designs, blueprints. Fun with ragdolls. Solid. Hot Shot Racing, another racing game. Zombieland Headshot Fever, pretty good. Had a lot of fun. That's like a speed run. You gotta literally shoot as many zombies as you can, as fast as you can. Um, oh yeah, look at this one. I mean, yeah, Hot Shot Racing, Lichdom Battle Mage. This is all for a mystery bundle. Overlord 2, Kingdom Wars 2. This one was through a bundle, not a mystery bundle though. You see, it says purchased Assassin's Creed 2, 3. So I probably got those at a deal. Gloria Victis. I feel like a lot of these game companies they give out games, but that like once they're shut down, they shouldn't sell. Like I don't think they still sell them now, but like they should give like a refund of something. I don't know, but we've gone too far, guys. We're all the way at 2021. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. Let me know down in the comments, or let me know what you may want to see in the future. We have a lot more videos to push out. Um, Also, my sponsor, not quite. I haven't really checked them out yet too much, but this week I should be getting some of the Dubby products. So definitely waiting here for off that. Should come out pretty good. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I will talk to you guys soon.